Hey yo, good evening viewers of YouTube. My name is Tyler and welcome to the channel that keeps the hits coming. You could almost call us the crypto version of Now That's What I Call Music.
I don't care who you are, where you're from.
Now you can have all your favorite hits right here, right now.
You love me.
Chart toppers from Casey and JoJo, Aqua, Brian McKnight, Janet.
Especially with these vocal cords singing away during Chip Chodler episodes.
What hurts the most? The tweets just get better.
Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Now That's What I Call Crypto. I mean, Chico Crypto. Let's begin today's episode with a little bit of Bitcoin news. Bitcoin ATMs, they have been in the news lately. This picture was spread around the internet about a thief who stole, then tried to break into a Bitcoin ATM to obviously get those golden Bitcoin coins out of the machine worth nearly $4,000 each. I'm sure that ATM was stock full of them. Now for the bigger news. 4 men are wanted in Canada for suspected $200,000 Bitcoin ATM fraud. Now, these criminals weren't some dumb thieves thinking that the ATMs held physical Bitcoins like the other guy, but used a semi-sophisticated method to double spend Bitcoins. The ATMs the criminals targeted accepted 0 confirmation transactions, and a tool called Replace by Fee made these transactions possible. Basically, the tool helps stuck Bitcoin transactions become unstuck by sending another transaction, a double spend transaction, with a higher fee. So, if a retailer or an ATM owner had their payment system set to 0 confirmations to allow speed and quick use for their clients, instead of them waiting around for 15 to 30 minutes for a transaction to confirm, those systems are then susceptible to this double spend attack. These ATMs the thieves targeted had 0 confirmations, and the attackers would then withdraw money, $1,800 at a time, by exploiting the Replace by Fee tool. This tool was highly criticized when it was first implemented by core developers, as many people thought it would harm Bitcoin as a payment solution, as seen from this Reddit post from 3 years ago. And I have included this post in the description if anyone is interested to find out more. Also, there is this one comment from 3 years ago where the author basically predicted that this would happen. Many theories are around that this tool was implemented on purpose by Blockstream to make Bitcoin unusable as a payment solution, thus paving the way for the Lightning Network. And by the way, Peter Todd created this tool and is highly connected to Blockstream. And Blockstream were the people who implemented it 3 years ago. Now to some good news about Bitcoin. We may be right in the middle of the accumulation zone, and we have already hit the Bitcoin bottom. Looking at this chart of Bitcoin's volatility percentage over time, we can see that it peaked during the last 2013 to 2014 bubble, followed by a decline, then peaked once more at the end of January 2015, before settling into that accumulation zone. Now we get to the 2017-2018 bubble, and it peaks again, followed by a decline. And then, just like back in 2013, it peaks again, just over a year later, in January of 2019. Eerily similar. So does this mean things are actually going to follow what happened back then? I just thought that this was highly interesting, not saying it is correct by no means. Our next topic for today has to do with the evolution of Web 3.0 and one project that is hitting the nail on the head. That project is Waves. Waves CEO Sasha Ivanov put out this blog post titled Web 3.0, The Road Ahead for Waves. Sasha explains the concept of Web 3.0 and how Waves will look in the future. As we can see from this infographic, it all begins with the developers and users. Then there needs to be a gateway into the world of Web 3.0. This is performed by the Waves APIs, and the main gateway will be the Waves Keeper API. This is already built and is available in the Chrome Web Store. This is a browser extension designed to manage your keys on the user's side, securely within the extension. allowing users to confirm transactions and engage with the Web 3.0 without entering their private keys or passwords. The guts of Web 3.0 come in the form of the decentralized layer, where business logic, tokenization, and encryption of private data will happen. This layer will house Wave's dApps, which utilize the Wave Ride smart contract language and reach consensus using the Wave's NG protocol, which maximizes what you can get from on-chain transactions in terms of speed. Combined, these will help solve the scalability problems faced by current blockchain systems like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and others. Finally, you arrive in the centralized layer because Waves understands that full decentralization is not there yet, and some centralized systems you cannot do without. Here's where encrypted data from the decentralized layer will be stored and heavy computations will be performed. Current systems are not ready for mass adoption, but with this architecture, Waves believes they can create Web 3.0 applications that are ready. Based on this design, Waves is building several applications with mass adoption in mind. First, a decentralized voting platform. Second, a social network with a prototype coming this summer. And Sasha even gave a sneak peek of its basic design. And lastly, the Vostok network, their in-house Web 3.0 solution for enterprise, which is looking to rival Hyperledger. Waves has actually updated their website to portray their new goal of becoming the Web 3.0 company, and they have updated their roadmap to show how they will accomplish this. Let's see what Waves has in store for 2019. First, we will have Ride language for dApps. Second is an ERC20 token gateway for trading of Ethereum tokens with Wave speed. Third is custom gateway frameworks for any crypto token to connect to the Waves ecosystem. Fourth is an open protocol for anyone to create oracles on the Waves blockchain. Next is an update to the IDE so developers can more easily code with the Ride language. Then non-fungible tokens will be implemented. After that, developers will get updates to the mobile SDK and JavaScript library. Next, Waves Keeper will come to the mobile app. Other roadmap stops include multi-accounts, 2FA for Waves products, the voting platform, and finally a big one, sidechains like the Lightning Network implementation for mass scalability. Waves definitely has a packed schedule, but they always hit their roadmap stops, and this means exciting times ahead for Waves. The final topic I would like to talk about is Enigma. I would like to highlight this project because the testnet is coming out this month, and big things will come from this. With the launch of the Discovery testnet on Ethereum, it paves the way for the mainnet, which will come soon after. These robust features will be included in the mainnet. Number one is stateful encrypted secret contracts. Number two is secret contracts that are decoupled from Ethereum smart contracts. Enigma only relies on Ethereum as a consensus layer, but doesn't rely on the other requirements and limitations of Ethereum. This means secret contracts can have their own runtime and programming language. Number three is, of course, private inputs, but also private outputs. Number four is economic incentives for Enigma nodes. Nodes are randomly selected to work on computations by a lottery, weighted by the amount of Enigma tokens staked. Yes, there will be staking with Enigma. And finally, number five is Ethereum integration, where secret contracts can call arbitrary functions by other smart contracts deployed on Ethereum. Privacy is coming to Ethereum, and the array of applications this will allow is mind-boggling. Well, viewers, these are three projects that are a part of my portfolio. Bitcoin is number one, but I have a good feeling about the near future with both Waves and Enigma. That is why these two projects will be moving higher up in my portfolio. Cheers, I'll see you next time.